From the 7 Storm Team, your first alert weather with meteorologist Ben Terry.
Weather on the 7s at 6:47. We're taking a look at the Gulf of Mexico. Quite stirred up this morning. Still a lot of rain and thunderstorm activity nearing the Cameron coast. As of right now, staying south of the coastline, and that's where most of that rain is. But with in the vicinity of this trough, all we really need is a little bit of daytime heating, and that's going to kick those storms off and make them move back inland later this morning. Looking at our traffic, still backed up on I-10 westbound near the River Bridge, so take 210 to avoid delays. Right now, 74 in Lake Charles, Sulphur at 75, 77 in Cameron. And as you saw on our Skycam, already quite a bit of cloud cover out there this morning, and the rain chances will be going back up today as a result of that. Starting around noon, we're at 60%, although I think we may see a shower or a thunderstorm arrive before the noon hour as this trough of low pressure gradually works its way toward the south and southwest over the next 24 hours. But as you can see right now in the vicinity of our area, another good chance we'll see rain developing as some of this makes its way closer to the coastline. But getting a dry commute this morning for all of southwest Louisiana, as it will take those storms a little while longer before they make it on shore. Futurecast does show that some of that activity gradually increasing later this morning, and noticing closer to about 10, maybe 11 a.m. and then into the afternoon, some of those heavier downpours arriving here in southwest Louisiana, a lot like what we saw there on Sunday. And if you get caught under one of those heavy downpours, you may pick up a quick half-inch to inch of rainfall today. So a scattering of downpours around the area tomorrow. It does look like the threat of rain is a little bit lower because we'll have a trough of low pressure moving away from our area, taking that threat of heavy downpours farther to our south and southwest. So for today, a sun-cloud mix, scattered downpours 88. The rain chance at 60%. For tonight, we're back down into the mid-70s under partly cloudy skies, with the rain chances ending there in the evening. And, of course, over these next 7 days, we'll notice the rain chances dropping off as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So some drier weather will return for the area. Good news there as we talk about the tropics now, because we do have Hurricane Gaston here in the Atlantic, a Category 3 storm. And the good news here with Gaston is that this is going to really just continue to move on toward the east right now, with winds of 115 miles per hour, remaining a threat to just the open water there of the Atlantic. Looking closer to home, Tropical Depression number 8 formed yesterday off of the coast of the Carolinas. It, too, will be moving back out to sea and could potentially strengthen to our next named storm before grazing the Outer Banks of North Carolina. So a tropical storm watch has been issued there for the Outer Banks. Tropical Depression number 9 is moving into the southeastern Gulf of Mexico this morning off of Cuba, and it too could become a named storm. But notice that track at this point carrying it into Florida away from southwest Louisiana. So good news there. Of course, all this being steered by a trough of low pressure that will move in from the north and west in the form of a front that will move in just in time to deflect that storm away. Still into question is how much strengthening will occur with this. Some of the models have backed off this morning, keeping it a little bit weaker, but forecast right now does make it a named storm at some point by tomorrow.
Okay. All right. We'll keep an eye on it.
6:50 now. Let's tell you about a high